I was born in Bulgaria, Eastern Europe, in 1935, June 13.
And I was born the same day, June 13, 1935, at the same hour, but two different mothers. And I was born in Casablanca, Morocco, of a French military family who was stationed then there. We never immigrated to the United States. Never. We immigrated to New York City. Now, immigrating to New York City, you asked. Well, we started in 1961, I think, telling all our friends in Paris, next month we're going to New York. But we never had the money to buy the ticket. And finally, in February 1964, we came as tourists to New York City. We had bought a round-trip ticket, just in case we don't like New York. I still believe, I don't know about Christo, I still believe it's the best city in the world.
We're foreigners. We're a displaced person. I'm a political refugee. I live in Paris for 6 years, but in Paris, really, if you don't speak well French, you're not considered totally assimilated. Even though I speak French, broken French, I understand quite well, I'm not totally can articulate my thought in French. Probably New York is the only city in the world where you can speak in any broken language and everything is going ahead. That is the principal reason that we feel very comfortable, that nobody make strange point of view if you don't speak well. And
I think they say there are 75 different accents in New York City.
Yeah.
So my French accent, his Bulgarian accent, who cares? Because of the fact that those streets around us that have become fashionable, with boutiques, the rents became giant and young artists couldn't afford them anymore. But we are very lucky that we bought the building in '72, but I don't think today we could afford it.
Everything changed. When I arrived here, there was only 7 galleries was involved with young artists. Only 7 galleries. Today,
there's about 400 today.
400, probably thousands.
When Christo says there were 7 galleries for contemporary art, not in this area, no, in the whole of New York City. 7 galleries interested in contemporary art.
We already was doing large outdoor works in the early '60s in New York. Our first personal exhibition, with small object in '61, but together with Jeanne-Claude we did dockside packages in harbor of Rhine River in Cologne in 1961. And we did other important work in Paris, the Iron Curtain, the oil barrels, 1962, and we were engaged to work to create temporary works outside of the so-called gallery and museum space, already in the streets and the area that we need to rent to get the permission to build all these things. And I do drawing sketches because we're interested much of architecture, urban planning, many of these elements.
When General Motors sells a truck, which right now they have some difficulty doing, they are not raising money, they are selling a truck, a commodity. So our money, you can see it in this room, it's there on the walls, and that's our money. We sell directly from this room to museums, collectors, galleries, private dealers, and we sell what they wish to purchase. And with the money, we can do what we want. I could be covered in diamonds by now, only I don't like diamonds. We could have 57 elevators, but we prefer to climb the stairs. And all of our money goes to build the project.
All these projects, they're involved with a very precise place. When people use and live, and we need to be responsible when we install these works, meaning that we need to sign contract with the city or different agency or different. And basically, we're renting the place. I hope you know that when we signed the contract in February and January 2003, we give $3 million check rent to New York City to own the Central Park for 2.5 months. The same things, we wrap the Reichstag, we give $150,000 check to Parliament of Germany to own the Reichstag about quarter of a mile around the Reichstag. Meaning that we because we need to have the rights, all our works, they copyrights and trademarks, nobody can commercialize the work, nobody can use the work for any other purposes that we don't approve. Basically, it's a very complex permitting process. And this is the software period. The software period is like a voyage, and many, many, many months, years of working. And when we get the permission, we're in the hardware period. When we have the real materials, real anchors, real plays, etc., and they're all together. They do not exist one without other. All our projects is like expedition. First thing, we're enjoying the real things. Meaning the real things, the real cold, the real wind, the real heat, the real wet. We enjoy it 1 kilometer, 2 kilometers, 400 feet, 300 feet.
We never do twice the same thing. So when we start a project, we have absolutely no idea how to do it, what it will look like, and we have to learn all these things. How we feel once a project is completed? Very tired.
You should understand, the project is challenged many senses of art. And of course, the temporary or fragile or this unique experience is part of aesthetics, that nobody can buy that work, nobody can own this project, nobody can sell these works, nobody can charge tickets with this project. They're there for everything. Even ourselves, we do not own the project, and they should go because, I come from I live in communist country, and I escaped to be on freedom. And of course, all this project is about freedom. Absolute freedom. Nobody can have the things for himself. The drawings, they are about the project. The photographs, the films, they are about the project. But this 14 days unique experience is something irrepeatable.
Because we create works of art of joy and beauty and that's the same with all creative artists, we create for us first. And it's because that idea is in our heart. Now, once an idea is no longer in our heart, why on earth should we do it? So sometimes a project is refused, but it remains in our heart, like the Reichstag was refused 3 times through the years. But it remained in our heart. The Gates was refused in 1981, but it remained in our heart. Some projects are refused, and it's no longer in our heart, and they will never be done. No longer interested.
I was a little boy, and I was making drawings in my mother, 5 years old. My mother had a private tutor. I have a private lessons after school to study, to draw, to make paintings, to make scale model, architectural parts, sculptures, and that encouraged. So since age of 5, 6, I try to be artist. Basically, it's very normal in America that if the child is gifted to have the piano lesson or guitar lesson or play baseball, something. Instead of that, my mother decided I should have 3 times a week drawing lesson, architectural.
Because she saw that the child was after drawing school, all the time.
After school, I have a big tall professor teach me how to do things.
In my case, nothing of that, none of that. It was not an artistic family at all. And I became an artist only out of love for Christo. And in our lectures, I always say, if he had been a dentist, I can bet you I would have become a dentist. If you are ready to work 17 hours a day, every day, never take a vacation, and you sacrifice everything to do what it is you want to do, you'll do it, no problem. What's hard is to know what you want. Then, once you know, just go and do it. That's all.
Okay.